I've had this clip sitting here forever, dude. I actually don't know why this clip is sitting here, but it was a cool clip of Tone or Life is But a Dream showing that the seven churches or something, you guys seen it in the video. I can't remember the clip fully, but the reason I sound like how I sound now is because when it comes to talking about this, I'm like, yo, bro, reality is like a fucking mystery puzzle, or it's essentially like a Scooby Doo adventure. I guess they're trying to uncover somebody who's faking being a ghost. Oh, I guess in that sense, I can even twist that though into something cool. So essentially, the ghost that you would be trying to figure out in this system is all of the codes left behind by ancient people who wrote them in the codes for some reason. But I guess essentially because the whole thing with to some it is given and some it is not, which is the whole thing like the only difference between today and tomorrow is you're either going to get it or not get it. But essentially, okay, that was dope. Damn, I'm hearing myself spit right now, kind of feeling myself. But essentially, you're you are that's the ghost, that's the clues you're trying to put together, like the mystery gang. It's like it's set out all over for you, but essentially it comes back to the same thing. You know, you can even call like um Bob had a cool bar. It was if the body is a temple, then I ascend with scaffolding. You could see the seven churches or the seven chakras or the seven seals as the seven scaffoldings. You know, like it really is all the same. Essentially it comes down to emotional control. Like I really realized this. It comes down to mastery of your emotions. It really does. It really does. Holy shit. It really does come down to a mastery of your mind, really overcoming negative concepts you have taken down here. I assume that Tone made that video for specifically talking about your emotions and going through the seven churches. And at least this is how I'm interpreting it. So no one, take my word as law. This is just how I interpreted it. I already know this stuff, but I watch these videos to keep me sort of in tune so I don't fall out. But I think I've that just made me think about Fallout Boys and their one of their new song videos where they were going through a maze, and man, you should see it. And he basically was reaching himself. Oh, great video. And he was talking about manifesting and everything in it by Imagine Dragons. That's that, not Fallout Boys, but Imagine Dragons. That's what it is. They have a song. Is it called Fallout Boys or are they a different band? I don't know. Okay, I'm yapping. But coming back to what I was saying. So essentially it's the mastery of the seven churches, climbing the seven scaffoldings if the body is a temple. It's the seven circuits. That's another bar from Bob. Damn, that dude is really godly, fucking flowing with that shit. He said seven circuits in your brain. You're addicted to pain. You're addicted to the chemicals that get released in your veins. Just let your soul glow and let it shine, because that is really the truth. Like all this knowledge and everything is good, but you know what I've realized from my path? That's what I'm going to turn into the video. I've realized through everything that I've learned, everything that I've heard, all the fear mongering, all the conspiracy theories, all the different perspectives, all the perspectives from the right, all the perspectives from the left, all the perspectives of beauty, all the perspectives on ugliness, all the perspectives on everything. It really all ended up boiling down, and I could keep going. All the perspectives on like life, all the perspectives on how to live a good life, all the perspectives on what living a bad life looks like, and I've realized that it all just boils down to, well, what are you trying to experience? What do you believe? What do you feel? Is this home? Is this not home? Are you an alien? Are you not an alien? Do you agree with this? Do you not agree? Do you choose? Do you not choose? Are you this or are you that? Or are you origin? Or are just like, like despite, or should I say regardless of all the knowledge about prayer, meditation, chakras, commandments, Bibles, uh, colleges for like different fields, whether it be biology, I don't know, psychology, everything, I don't know, computer programming, anything, all whatever you want to say. It's up to you. Whatever you want to say. It all just comes down to this. It's a choice. Can you wake up one day and realize that you can choose to be happy without any external means? Can you wake up and choose to be in a flow state without any external means? Like, listen to me. Right now, I think I've shot, this is probably the sixth video. Sixth, by the time you're hearing this, 6 videos. It's 2 a.m. Nobody's around to influence me. I'm just yapping into a mic, enjoying myself. Can you realize that you can be in bliss just by not, like, well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna say it, not choosing, but better than not we'll say not choosing, and we could stop that statement there, but I'm gonna take it further and say by just not choosing to play. How do you win a game you can't? How do you win a game that's rigged from the start, or that you just like, it's rigged? The game's rigged. You can't beat the system. The system was intended for you for fail, or some to figure out the system, but then you're just staying in the system. If it was honestly to beat the system, though, like, blah, blah, blah. All I'm saying is Neo is not to play the game at all. Tone brought this up in a live stream where he started to talk about Ready Player One. And I love this because I was going to make a review on the movie Ready Player One. But essentially what I wanted to say about Ready Player One, and I think this deserves its own video, is that he had to go in reverse. Every time everyone was trying to discover the first key that this game designer left behind, they kept rushing forward over and over, trying to, they knew the track. They knew when Godzilla would pop up, or King Kong. They knew when all the hazards would happen here, or like, they knew this part of the track was RNG. They're driving. But one guy, Sir Percival, and that's funny enough because of the round table. Was there 7 holy knights, ironically? Is it set? Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me look this up. No, it's 9, which is even better. The Knights of the Round Table. Well, it says 9, and 9 is the symbol of completion. But Percival, I forgot what Percival was all about. But the dude who was playing his in-game avatar, Percival, everybody, when the race started, everybody took off. And Percival realized through going through this dude's life memories in the library that was the game, aided by what he didn't know was his friend at the time. And I'm talking about because of the butler. I want to say anything about that, but they believe the butler to be AI, which is very, very funny. You should just go see this for yourself. But the girl that he ends up falling in love with was the only one, I think, to realize that why was he just sitting and not revving his engine? Because he had to go backwards. He had to put the car in reverse. He had to go back. He had to go inward. For me, Tone didn't say it like this, but this is what that scene made me. I think Tone ended up at the same conclusion because all roads lead to home. But the heart, think about the heart. He had to go within. He had to go backwards. And that's what you have to do. You have to go to the self that was there before you even knew what chakras were. Before, you have to go in reverse, and then everything will start making sense. And that's what I had to realize too. You have to break down everything you think you know. Everyone in that race, like Percival, Sir Percival was one of them, thought they had to keep going forward. but the point was to go backwards all along. It was to go inward. And ironically, in the track, he went inwards, like because the track went down and in. And I think it opened up a new area or something where he collected. I don't remember, but essentially, then I think he had to do the race as normal as usual, or it opened up a path or a shortcut. I gotta go look up the scene. But isn't it ironic that him going in reverse opened up that shortcut or whatever it was, anyways? I may be retelling it wrong, but I remember that he had to go backwards to receive something. But it was definitely the first key or get a, yeah, it was awesome. But I love that because that was symbolic of you having to go backwards. You have to leave the race. Everyone is racing forward. You have to get out the race. You're too caught up in the race. You have to go backwards. See, that's why Ready Player One is a masterpiece, in my opinion. You can learn from every book. I feel like my spirit guided me to watch that movie, bro. Really did. Because it's just like, bro, you have to go inward, man. Regardless, you can hear chakras, you can hear astrology, you can hear this. You can hear this. You can hear someone tell you, you got to get up and be strong. But at the end of the day, you have to be the one to apply it. You have to go inwards. You have to take everything you know and you have to go inwards. And you have to shed everything that's making you doubt that this is true. You do. You have to shed off the personalities that's like, what if this doesn't work? What if, but, no. The but has to die. The what if has to die. That person has to have the ego. That person has to go. And the real one will awaken. So get the fuck up, Neo. Or Percival. Either way. All names for you. All the same things for you. Ready Player number 1.